Hi Capricorn, welcome to your April 2019 Zodiac Wheel reading. Thank you for tuning back in. I'm Elle, your Psychic Astrologer, and this Zodiac Wheel reading is for Capricorn, Sun sign, rising sign and moon signs. So Capricorn, if you know your rising sign and moon sign, please don't forget to check those videos out as well. So I now will invite Great Spirit, angels and guides to please join me in this reading for Capricorns for April 2019, and I thank you for any messages that come through this reading for Capricorn's highest good and for the good of all concerned. Well, Capricorn, it certainly is a big time for you with Saturn and Pluto both conjunct in Capricorn and going retrograde in April. So, powerful energies here for you, Capricorn, affecting you, achieving and aiming for those goals as well. So let's get started. Four of Pentacles, holding on to what you've got and using it wisely there, Capricorn. Here in your second house, we have the Two of Swords. That doesn't come up very often, the Two of Swords, so it's lovely to see the Two of Swords actually. So that's saying, you know, you're willing to defend what you need to, but you are trying to negotiate and call a truce, basically. So, and whether, you know, sometimes you may feel you're not seeing things as clearly as what you usually do, which is probably quite true. Because there is that energy around at the moment, especially with Mercury coming out of retrograde on the 28th and going direct in Pisces, which was on the 28th of March. So Mercury will enter Aries on the 18th of April. So maybe anything that you need to get clarified with someone, or if you want to see things a bit more clearer and have a better perspective, it's better to maybe wait for that clarification or have any communication until after the 18th of April, and that's a good time to take things forward, good time for asking the universe for guidance and for having something clarified to you. Now, the communication area of your wheel is showing the Prince of Cups, and that is saying that you're coming from a place of true intent. So you're not beating around the bush with anybody, you're letting them know straight up where you're coming from. So you're not going to really appreciate anyone who is trying to muck you around. Now in the fourth house here, Capricorn, you have the Justice card. Lovely. Things being much more balanced at home, feeling that your base is solid, because this is the base of the Zodiac wheel. It's the foundation of our reading, and if things aren't okay here, then the rest of it will be out of whack too. But this is showing that, you know, justice does prevail and you've got a really solid, balanced foundation in which to go out into the world and work from. So now, being Capricorn, I do feel that you need to just be a little bit aware around about the 30th of April of and from the 30th of April onwards, what's actually being shown to you at that time, because Saturn is going into retrograde, and it's going to be a case of what lessons we haven't learnt will be retraced, so that some issues that still need to be worked out can be worked out for the better. Because Saturn is the hard taskmaster and requires hard work, and Saturn is teaching and is our great teacher. But from the hard work and the lessons we learn and grow from, it brings us great reward. So you need to prepare well, and the better you prepare, you can be in a better position to not have everything sort of made even harder and more difficult through the Saturn retrograde. Professional responsibilities aren't unlikely, so prepare carefully, avoid taking shortcuts, and you will continue to rise to the top. Now, here in your house of fun and entertainment, you have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups are symbolic of feeling like there's all spilt milk. And that's not sort of the happiest card or influence to have there in your fifth house, because the fifth house is the house of fun and house of entertainment and, you know, competitive, sporting kind of energy. And so I'd say, you know, one of my messages with the Five of Cups being influencing that fifth house is if you are a bit of a gambler, April isn't really looking like a great month for winning big, so be careful, because that could lead you to feeling like the milk's been all spilt. And if you are having some sort of upset in a love relationship, it's saying that you know, okay, everything's been laid out on the table, it will all be for the best. Now here in your work house, it's showing the Six of Pentacles. So generosity and kindness and abundance and prosperity is the message from the Six of Pentacles. So if you're looking for a better income, looking for a new job, trying to get your foot through the door into a new position, this is showing that there could be someone that can help you achieve that. Or if you are just needing to, you know, have someone that's got your back, this is also showing that, you know, like even if you're a bit under the weather, you will still be looked after. Here in your relationship house, you have the Devil. Now the Devil is the card of temptation. So be careful. Be careful of maybe being tempted to get involved in something with a work colleague or a business partner that could possibly be damaging to that relationship where the milk is already spilt. So yeah, you know, just be careful what you're being tempted into. But the Devil also is taking great responsibility and being bonded to your cause really is also devil energy, influencing partnerships of all kinds and other people, because this area of the wheel is how you deal in the world with other people. So here in your 8th house, which is connected to other people's money, loans, financial institutions, governments, taxation, all of that kind of thing, and it's also a house of karma and births and deaths, and what else is the 8th? I'm just... inheritances, that's right, yes, inheritances. Now so that is being influenced for you Capricorns by the Magician. Now the Magician can make magic happen. So I feel that if you oh, excuse me, I do feel that if you need to negotiate financial negotiations and things like that, that you won't be disappointed. And I just feel that the financial and prosperity part of your life is just growing more and more, and you are really achieving some of those great goals that you've set for yourself. So there's a feeling of you know, magic in the air as well. You can feel the magic happening, and which is also good for relationships, because it can the 8th house is also about our sexual energies and attractions as well. So feeling that spark. So whatever milk got spilt, it looks to me that it, you know, bringing back a bit of sizzle into your love life as well. Now we've also got here the Uranus energy that does need to be mentioned, because that can bring that restless feeling and the feeling of having to adjust to change, because being able to have the magic happen in your life does bring change with it. Excuse me. So yeah, adjusting to change, and when you have to adjust to this type of change that the Uranus energy brings, it is a change, a regular change and random change. It's not just one change. There's lots of things that will be shifted and changed around, and a lot of it will be felt as if magic is happening, Capricorn. Now here in the area of the wheel that represents your higher knowledge and your desire for learning, you have the Four of Cups. So a lot of things bore you, Capricorn. So you get a bit bored and like, oh really? So you miss opportunities with that. So that, you know, you've got the cups, the 4 cups are full here, sitting just there under your nose, and you're not looking at it because you find it humdrum and boring, but it's full of opportunity, promise, magic and love, and you're just sitting looking at something else. So, you know, take that into consideration, that learning new things and new knowledge and gaining more knowledge is true power. Without the knowledge, you can't make the money. You can't bring the prosperity in. So I do feel that you will. And the influence that is strong at the moment for that area of the zodiac is Jupiter, because Jupiter is the ruler of the 9th house, and Jupiter's in its own sign of Sagittarius. So that is a very positive position for Jupiter to be in, and gives you opportunity for extensive travel, for learning, and a real need to understand the world at a much more knowledgeable degree than what you probably have before. Now, so Jupiter will go retrograde on the 20th of April, so that's a date to keep in mind. The same as the other date to keep in mind is the 30th of April, when Saturn goes retrograde, and also the 24th of April, the moon is in Capricorn, and that's being shown significantly to me as a testing time for professional and business areas. Now, with Jupiter being so prominent in its own sign and own house, Jupiter is assisting you to be wiser now than you've ever been at any other time in your life, and Jupiter will bring conscious growth. So much though that you'll almost stop living your ordinary life in an ordinary way, because the knowledge that you'll gain through this transit will bring real power. So the transit is from, the retrograde transit is from the 20th of April, and it'll stay retrograde until the 11th of August 2019. So there's some dates to be aware of, Capricorn. So let me know in the comments whether or not through the month those dates actually were relevant or significant. But just, you know, keep yourself more aware and tuned in to the energies around that time, because as I said, the retrograde energy is taking us back to a time where we may not have learned something that we needed to learn. So it takes us back to relearn that and retrace our steps and make better decisions, better choices. So here in the 10th house, another reason why I felt that the magic is definitely happening here for you, Capricorn, is the Six of Wands: victory, success, public acclaim and acknowledgement, and the energy to strive for that. So that is influencing the zenith of the wheel and the career area, which is traditionally ruled by Capricorn. And I feel that the Pluto energy that is influencing Capricorn at the moment also has a lot to do with that. Pluto will be going retrograde on the 24th of April, so that's another date to keep in mind, the 24th of April. And also it's the most important time in our life with this Pluto energy. It's very transformative, and it cuts away the dead wood. And so Pluto gives you the power to achieve your life's goals, or the insight to find out what it is you truly want, or what your goals actually are. It can give you this. It can give you the sense of being lost if you're still trying to find out what you really do want and what you're meant to be doing. And if you're trying to find out what you're meant to be doing, then the energies of Pluto will have you changing jobs, and you know, lots of different things changing all the time in order that, you know, it's like some of you aren't, you know, as stable as what a Capricorn may like to be. So yeah, it's the Pluto energy wanting to help you find what you're really meant to be doing. So it's essential to avoid wreaking havoc at this time with Pluto in Capricorn, and Pluto being retrograde after the 24th of April, because the energies are too powerful to be playing with. So remember to play fairly and play by the rules. Now, here in your 11th house of hopes and wishes and friendship groups, you have the moon. Now, that gives me another signal that the full moon energy will be a poignant time for you also, Capricorn. So the full moon is on the 19th of April, and it is in Libra again. So we have another full moon in Libra this month. And that will be bringing a culmination to partnerships, friendships, relationships, and to any balance or conflict. So bringing balance out of conflict, avoiding conflict would be a good idea. But, you know, bringing balance to your relationships at this time. So the moon is also a sign to me that there has been some sort of prophecy fulfilled. So maybe you were given some sort of spiritual insight at some stage about this time in your life, and you are actually seeing it unfold and be fulfilled. As well as the moon represents the mother, women, and the monthly cycle. So, and being in the friendship group area, I do feel that females, whether you're male or female, females are going to probably be very significant through the month of April. Not that they're not significant, but special sort of notice of a significant role that they've fulfilled, or that they're doing as friendships go. So with Capricorn having so much affecting their sign, because Saturn and Pluto are conjunct, sometimes you're going to really need to be able to just lighten up a bit and have a look at some of your own beliefs. Is also what the moon is trying to express, because it's a reflection. The moon reflects the sun, which is your sun sign. So the moon reflects your own beliefs, your own thoughts, and your own actions, which I feel that you've been doing wonderfully, really. The only area that I actually can see that might be a little bit of a concern is that that feeling that all is lost, but it's not, because, you know, the cups are still full, even though they've been spilt on the ground. So even if there is a bit of a disagreement or misunderstanding with your significant other, or with a love interest, all is not lost. You know, forgiveness is there, and you know, just to take a little bit more notice, because what you're actually seeking and wanting is right under your nose and you're just not turning to see it. Now here in your 12th house, it's being influenced by the Nine of Wands. So that's letting me know that you are shifting and evolving subconsciously, and a lot of the obstacles are behind you now, so you're feeling a lot freer and a lot more at ease with where you are and what you've achieved. And having the balance in your home life and at the base of everything is going a long way to helping that be the case. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. So the universe is, it's got your back, Capricorn, as usual, because it is Capricorn's year anyway. And that doesn't mean that you don't have to put in the hard yards and that you don't have to, you know, play fair. It just means that, you know, if you are being careful and prepared right, keeping, you know, a hold of your financial situation, then you will reap the rewards, really. So it's looking like a pretty fabulous month ahead, Capricorn. Oh, well, I think we'll take that one, don't you? That one popped out there very quickly. I didn't even have to ask for you, Capricorn. So what do we got? We got bee medicine. So, busy. So like a little bee buzzing with energy, you can achieve a lot through heightened effort and hard work. Become a hive of activity, creating a buzz as you swarm all over the tasks at hand. If you are constructive and work as a team with your colony, sweet honey will flow. Well, how's that? There you go. Wonderful month ahead, Capricorn. So thank you so much for tuning in, Capricorn, and if you're new to my channel and my readings, thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe and like and share my videos and leave a comment. I love hearing what you think and your comments on my readings, and the information of being able to contact me if you need a personal reading and would like me to delve into things deeper for you. I have my website details there, as well as my email, a contact, and you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. Yes, and Facebook, and let me know if my readings resonate with you. So until we talk again, thank you for being part of my channel, and thank you so much for those of you that have already subscribed, for sharing and liking and commenting. It really is a great way to get feedback about my readings. So love and light and blessings to you all. Namaste.